Record, record. Hey, what's going on, fellow artists? So, good news on the home front. I got hit up by somebody on Facebook, and he was asking me to design a character. Well, not so much design a character, but telling me about a character. And the character is essentially an anthropomorphic cat. You know, like a half human, half cat deal. And, unfortunately, he's a little bit down on his lucks, and he's succumbed to substance abuse, and so he has a little bit of a problem with the cat nip. And I wanted to make him a little. Originally, it was supposed to be a cat in a trench coat and hat, but I honestly I don't feel that. I wanted to do him almost looking like Rorschach from the new Doomsday Clock series out right now, but I don't feel that this guy would be that well put together, to be honest. I mean, when you have a history of substance abuse, it doesn't not show. So I'm thinking this trench coat's gonna have to be more along the lines of almost like a John Constantine, because I'm gonna make him. He's gonna be an addict, and unfortunately, one of the things about being an addict is that you don't look so hot a lot of the times, and you might have a little bit of a red eye going on, a little 5 o'clock shadow. And how do you show that on a cat, man? So, and when it comes to a cat, I think it would be really funny to do every now and then a couple of the regular panels, and then when he gets surprised or something, he looks like an actual, almost like a photo of a cat, But I think just in general, to show emotions on the face and all that, I think that he should almost look. I mean, remember that? I don't know if you remember it, but there was an old TV show that was on when I was younger, and it was a Beauty and the Beast, and the Beast lived in the sewers, and he almost had almost like a lion face, and I think that would be probably the best route to go here. And maybe one snaggletooth. And maybe he's sad. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that would be best. That looks pretty good. And then the hair a little wiry. Yeah. And he has an ear. Maybe the ear's flopped over because of the hat. Maybe I can make the hat a little lower, maybe. Yeah, that works too. Maybe I'll give him a little stingy brim fedora. Maybe I don't want it that long. Yeah, something like that. And this is I wanted to show this just because I wanted to show how I do my concepts, how I work things out. Because one of the things you got to do when you're essentially drawing fiction is you got to really make it work for you. You got to put some thought into it. You can't just toss a couple of tropes together and hope it all works out. And I'm thinking about making him real skinny too, because it's not the 90s no more. It's not the 80s, so we're not gonna try to make him look like the crack epidemic hit him. Unfortunately, he has an addiction to the nip, the cat nip. So maybe we'll make him look more like he's suffering from the ill effects of meth, which is similar when you're drawing it to crack, I suppose. But this poor guy. Yeah, I definitely don't want to make his trench coat to look like, tied up, cinched up here at the waist, like a Humphrey Bogart, Casablanca style. So Well, maybe like that. That could work. I like that one better though. He looks a little more down on his luck. He looks a little. He looks like he has a bit more tooth to his character. Because if you get him riled up, he's gonna go off, and having the strength and ability of a cat, that ain't really nothing to play around with. Mm. And I want to try to keep it as not looking like the Broadway play, the cast of cats, you know. But if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could work. Could be fine. And unfortunately, he loves the nip a little too much, and I'm gonna make it almost look like a meth pipe. Mm-hmm. I like that. Oh, and also last time I was working on this one here, this picture of Zakshi for the Jawbreakers campaign that's going on. She's one of the characters in the book. I'll take a look at it. But it looks pretty great. I like the way it came out. Somebody pointed out that this lion has no anus, so I might have to fix that, but probably not. It's just a little, you know. She came out pretty good, I think. I like it. Lion's angry. She's upset. It works. But yeah, when you do these SketchUps for character designs, I don't really have a method to it. I like to use an actual sheet of one of my full sheets of comic board just to put it on myself that, you know, don't waste time, do it right. This is how, and I want to see how it's going to come out on actual paper that I'm going to be using. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is actually the best one. I'm probably gonna go with that. You know, so let's flush out these pencils, see how he looks, and if we like that, that's what we're gonna try to push. We're gonna go for this one if he comes out the best. And it's usually your first impression is something you should really pay attention to and try to go with, because if you want to make an iconic design, the first thing that pops into your head is usually going to be the most iconic. Okay, let's do that. And we'll get the light source. Oh, we already did this black here. We'll do it from this side. So the hat will be covering all the way to here. You got to make him look a little bit deranged too. I mean, he's down on his luck. He's dangerous. When somebody's down on their luck, they're dangerous, and he's not exactly in the best condition right now to receive bad news, being as he's down on his luck and also, unfortunately, on controlled substances. So I think this actually looks pretty good. I like that. This is not bad either, though. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, if we could furl up the nose a little bit and make his cheeks a lot more sunken. Yeah, that could work. This could work. I like that too. Let's flesh him out a little bit. Let's give him the same little stingy brim hat. Because in this case, he's not wearing the hat because he's a private eye or anything. He just doesn't like to be bothered. He likes to keep it low over his face. He doesn't like to be out and about other than to go and buy his catnip. Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, this could work too. I like this. And I know he wants to show him to be much more angry and feral when he gets angry and become more muscular, almost like he's hulking out. Which could work. It could all work. Let's give him a little chip in his ear here. Yeah, I think that could work too. Let's make his trench coat open. We can have it, we can have the look, but we can't have it closed. We have to have it open because he has to look sloppy. And we'll give him a collared shirt here. Check it out. Okay, and then we'll have a tie all the way down here, Constantine style. You know, not a little stingy, skinny tie. And he can have his unkept shirt. And the shirt can be tucked in on one side and out on the other. And yeah, that could work too. Can't forget the little epaulets on the trench coat. I like both of them, to be honest. Let's give him a cigarette, make him look cool. Both of these could work, actually. We'll see. But, yeah, that's about it. Nice talking to you guys. Keep on drawing. And don't forget to comment and give me any questions. I'll answer them as soon as I can. Talk to you later. Bye.